Okay, we are back with our next hour. The party is heading to rescue the princess. I mean, priestess. She's in another castle.
Actually.
Oh, Mario.
Funny you should say that. So,
You'll never get it right, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
flying, after a good amount of time, you eventually do leave the city.
We fly pretty quick.
You,
Eh?
Well, 60 foot per round. Yeah, not too bad. Going at your full out double movement, yeah, you do pretty quick. So, yeah, you break the sound barrier flying over town.
Sonic Donkey.
That sounds bad.
Sonic Donkey? Would that make him a Sonky? No, wait.
That's like some type of a punk band
Yeah,
or
that's my
something.
next band
Sonic
name.
Donkey.
Sonic
Donkey.
Donkey? Yeah, that sounds like a punk band.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, that's going to be the official band of our group,
Yeah.
Sonic Donkey.
So Outcast
Everyone-
Thunder is being
Sonic
renamed
Donkey.
to Sonic Donkey.
Anyway,
You see the river heading that direction out of Waterdeep. You all follow that, or decide you can do it on your own?
Well, we saw where it was on the map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, you're the tracker. I motioned for him to fly ahead.
All right. Riclamin, you're going to have to fly ahead.
Come on, sad angel.
All right.
You notice every now and then, as he's flying ahead of you, he seems to lose a feather.
feathers are magical.
They're part of you. And you are sick.
So do I need to do a track or anything to tell you where I'm going or what?
Yes. Because you mentioned it? Yes. No. No, you really do need to make a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Just to go along with the map. Is that your check?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can follow a map with that. Looks pretty good. Or does it?
You
I
don't know.
So, flapping your way along,
Following a map
all on the river.
up above the ground so we could easily like identify that.
We've
Hey,
got
this looks
medieval
almost
Google
like a
Maps
map.
going on here.
Yeah. Noticing there are some birds.
Flying beside us.
No. They're keeping a wide distance. Every now and then you think they might be talking about you, but you're not sure. You don't speak bird.
Or do I?
I'll tell you, let's see. There's not quite so many random encounters that can occur up here in the sky. But, you know, there's always the flying dragon or something that might be flying by. So.
I whispered to the party, did anybody happen to ask how long ago they kidnapped her?
Nope.
I'm going to assume it was recent, or they're just really bad at putting shit back together in the temple.
You didn't notice many people in there. 29.
Great. How come every religion I join falls apart?
What's the common denominator?
Fuck it, I'm going
And then falls apart. All right. Y'all do spot with a spot check, please. Roll. Everybody, spot checks quick. Not you, Smurrrrh.
Everybody roll.
Okay.
That's mine.
Everybody get up now.
Not Smurrrrh.
I see shit.
Colby. Not so good. Riclamin, you see another green dragon, but it's way off in the distance flying away from you.
I hate this world.
This one seems even bigger than the one before, but it doesn't seem to pay any attention. Maybe it just hasn't noticed you.
How far in the distance?
Oh shoot.
Is it okay?
Right.
I'll specify my question. Is it far enough that if I turn to Colby and be like, "Hey, there's a dragon over there," he's gonna spot me?
Right. He wouldn't spot you if you turned into Colby and
Okay,
said,
then I do that.
okay.
Maybe I'll just
yeah.
phrase my question about how I want to do things. Okay.
So Colby, he turns to you and says, "Hey, look, there's a dragon over there."
Do I see said dragon?
After he points it out, you roll one more spot check with a big bonus to it.
Fucking nail this shit.
And said, "Oh shit, it's a dragon over there."
That's what that was. It wasn't a tree.
Oh, there be dragons. So I asked Rick, is the dragon before or after where we're heading?
Before.
It's before,
You know what? I think I'm okay with not rescuing this priest.
but I'm not.
Well, how are we gonna get past not smog?
I don't know. Maybe get on the land, on ground, and near where we need to be and hide.
Yes. Of course, let's go below the radar. Okay, so we'll engage speed racer mode.
All right. So everyone lands.
No, we're just above the ground.
Oh, just flying above the ground. Okay. This isn't quite so bad. Every now and then, see someone point at you as you're flying.
How busy is it here? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it's not too busy, but you're on the river, right?
Right.
Useful place.
So we're skimming along the river.
And now that you've come down lower, I get to make even better random encounters as people shoot you from the sides of the river. Aw, and that's the one that has to be okay. So no, nothing bad happens over there.
We're moving at 60 feet or 10 feet per second, right?
Yeah. Actually, technically, if you get down to 20 feet per second.
20 feet per second.
I'm moving as fast as you guys can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if anything did manage to get an arrow off, it's the only one it's getting off.
Well, it'd be hilarious. Y'all all flying. You see a giant catfish just swallow Rick and go back down.
Just kidding.
And then
I'd
we
get
see Rick fly out of the ground or out of the water like nothing happened.
hit somehow with an arrow stuck in me.
With his giant tentacle monster holding the catfish.
Yeah. So what happened? Well, the goblin in there shot me. You make pretty good time flying along the water. Yeah, you're going to travel most of the day. And as soon as it's starting to get dark, you're probably about another 2 hours away from the cave that she told y'all to head to.
Excellent.
So you
So-
travel at night or wait till the morning?
I'm ready to go at night, guys. I need to pray for a couple hours. Refresh my spells, and then we can do this.
So we just need like a couple hour break.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Smurrrrh's disinterested in anything you're saying. He's reading a book.
He's got himself on follow.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting to see if y'all made any sudden movements or stopped, or he ran right into you. Bam!
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was flying and reading. That's why I didn't have a spot check.
Okay. So we'll let's stop for a second, guys. Let me pray, and then we'll head the rest of the way there.
Okay. So everybody stops. Where? Just on the bank? Yeah.
I don't know.
Which bank?
Place?
You go to the left or the right?
Which side's the cave on?
You're rolling dice. It doesn't even matter.
The cave is going to be on the right-hand side.
Whoops.
Let's go on the
Holy
right.
crap. What's that for, Smurrrrh? Type it to me.
The second one was, yeah. Just to see if I heard Colby say, hey, let's stop.
Okay.
The right. is
The
what I
right?
said. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all stop on the right. Good choice. Very good choice. You stop. Colby kneels down, does his moon prayer thing. Smurrrrh's sitting over there reading. Spot check from you, Riclamin.
Oh man.
Good. That's good from this distance. Across the river, you notice a large group of orcs and goblins move across the patch on that side. Paying no attention to the other side of the river.
Awesome.
Heading back towards Waterdeep.
Okay.
There's at least 20 of them. The town might be in danger. Right?
Water deep.
Okay, then. I was just checking. See like 5 peasants with frying pans run out and kill them.
Whack. Pound them into the ground.
You don't know rough. Try living in the slums.
You don't know me.
Didn't even get past the first wall.
Right? I see the guards start laughing, throwing rocks down at them. Colby, have you finished your prayers? You got your spells all organized?
The look on his face says no.
Nope. Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, screw it. Let's try the whiffle animals again. Why the hell not? Okay, good to go.
Okay. Oh, your glory domain's a little different than your other domains there. Okay. And the stuff you've been reading. Okay.
Okay.
You see Smurrrrh over in his book while Colby's praying. He'll say something strange and then point at a tree. Nothing happens. He'll say it again and then point at the tree. You think on the last try that he does before y'all are fixed to take off that you see a thin little ray of frost hit the bark.
Stupefy.
Expelliarmus.
Expecto Patronum!
Okay. Everyone mounts up and begins their trip again. Smurrrrh feeling slightly accomplished, actually seeing some results. That's very good for a day one wizard. But then again, you did invent that whole, what is it? Abracatwinkle?
Who knows what that spell could actually do?
One day we might find out. So, 2 more hours of travel, about midnight. And what's it on the cycle of the moon, Colby? Has it been 15 days yet?
Nope, swing and a miss, bud.
No. How long is it? How many days has it been? I know it's not time.
It is the 11th night.
Okay. So it's getting close to the new moon.
Yeah. We're full
I
moon.
saw you like,
The
no,
this
swing and a miss, bud.
this calendar starts at 1 is the first full moon.
Mm-hmm.
So your first new moon would be, because it's a 3-day. Your new moon would happen. Yeah, it would happen at 15.
So 3-day event then.
15,
What?
16,
It's going to
17.
start day after tomorrow for y'all, right? Am I right?
12, 13. No, there's still 12, day 12, day 13, and day 14.
12, 13. Okay, so we got 3 days. Good. So you get there to the cave. There is no light coming from it.
I whisper to Riclamin and Smurrrrh, what do you guys see in there?
Okay. Looking in, this looks like a natural cave as far back as you can see, but it does keep going.
It's just a cave, Colby.
Do we see any signs like it's ever been inhabited?
Yes, it seems like there was an armed force here maybe a few months ago.
There was a what?
An armed force that came through here a few months ago.
Hmm.
What are the signs of that? How do we know?
Lots of stomping footprints, blood dried on the walls.
Okay. Footprints and blood. Gotcha.
Is this a deep cave? Like, can we see the back
Yeah.
or no? Yeah, it's a deep
No.
cave?
You can't see the back. It
Okay.
turns at an angle when farther back you go.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a old-fashioned dungeon explorer.
Are there any trails of like blood on the ground or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Do the footpaths lead out of the cave all in one direction?
Do the chickens have large
Back
talons?
towards Waterdeep.
They all go that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are
Dungeon-
the trackers. Do you see... I say this in character. You guys are the... well, you are the tracker, Rick. Do you see recent activity going into the cave?
Let's see what the roll. We need rolls for that kind of knowledge.
And then I also
Well-
add, or smell.
Let me take a look.
Yes, it seems one set of footprints has been back into the cave within a few days.
I wait
Yes.
patiently. Well, did you see anything?
I don't see anything back there.
Ask if
Did you hear?
saw anybody that came in recently.
What?
Did you tell me there was a footprints?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's go, guys. YOLO.
Is that a spell?
Yeah, you don't know YOLO?
Oh, what does that do?
I don't know. It's probably near the
I'm
end of
looking
the book.
I'm looking through my book for YOLO.
Starts
Probably
with
a
Y.
divine
It'll be near the
enchantment.
end.
Let's go through.
All right. You still flipping through the book, seriously, Smurrrrh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's great.
Smurrrrh, remember I said I needed you to protect me and kill people?
I'm just like, nah.
No, Smurrrh. Now's that time.
It's just a cave, Colby. It's not the. Look, the blood is not even that fresh.
Aren't you like excited at the prospect of adventure in this cave?
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
There we go. God, you get the guy one book and he's a completely different person.
So, trudging along through the cave.
My mace is, or not mace, my whatever glows on me now.
Whatever glows on me now.
He's just got a big
Yes.
smile. His
Yeah.
teeth is glowing.
Yeah.
You know,
Colby's epic codpiece of glowing.
Spiked. Get it right.
Yeah.
you make your way
crotch is
back.
glowing. Excuse me, your crotch is glowing.
Yes, I know. It's supposed to.
And in the back of the cave, as you make several turns, you notice there is an opening that seems to go straight up to the sky. Underneath that, there is a large stone altar, stained in blood.
How recent?
It's old blood. Several nicks in it.
Right.
Seating arrangements all around.
Do I smell anyone in here?
No, there's no one in here.
He doesn't even smell us? I just farted.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So,
Yeah.
Colby, as I'm assuming you're all looking around the room, right?
Yeah.
Just checking it out. When you get there and look at the altar and you look up, you'll see the moon above it. And notice the phase.
Is he phased by it?
Did I make the connection that you're saying I made?
Roll.
Straight up int?
It's just a straight up int check. You got a DC 15. There you go.
I
So
think
Colby's
we're too
15 DC.
soon. We're at the right place, but we gotta wait 3 days.
Alright,
So-
I sit down.
It was nice knowing you, Riclamin.
what? What do you mean
Oh,
we're in the
dear.
right place, but we have to wait 3 days?
Look at the moon. These people worship the new moon.
Okay.
It'll be a new moon in 3 days.
So they're bringing her here?
Well, if I was going to sacrifice to my new moon goddess, I would do it here and in the new moon.
Well, that sucks.
You said you had one set of tracks, right?
Yes.
Well, unless you want to ambush them in 3 days, maybe we could find out where that person went.
I could try and follow him.
You noticed
Get
every
him,
set of
Scooby.
tracks leaving headed back towards Waterdeep.
All the tracks that I saw leave the cave, though, went back towards Waterdeep.
The tracks that you saw coming in here recently, did they come in and then leave?
You'd have to go try again. You're not real sure. You were just looking for people heading back in.
I'm
Oh,
not
you
entirely
guys.
sure. I was just looking for
Well, let's
see if anyone came
let's
into the
make-
cave.
Well, there's nobody in here right now. This is we've seen everything in the cave, Sragg.
Yeah.
So they obviously left. So perhaps you
Well-
can find their trail on the way out. You know what you're looking for, so it should be easier to find.
I don't see any water, so it's probably not water dwarves. If I had to guess the blood, maybe blood elves. Sorry.
I'm gonna go try. and
Colby
track those.
actually face palms. I've never heard of a blood elf.
They live with the water dwarfs. I chuckle.
I'm gonna have to. That. Oh my gosh.
We need to. Rick, go see if you can find these tracks out. I'm gonna. How tall is that hole up above?
Oh, the climbing out of it probably about maybe a 40-foot shaft.
Good thing I don't climb.
40-foot shaft. Shaft!
I levitate up.
You levitate out of the shaft.
I'm not saying that.
Up the shaft. Just levitating up the shaft.
Oh,
Sounds
man.
Colby shimmies up the shaft.
Wow.
All right, you levitate out of the shaft. When you get to the top, You notice, stranger, there's a circle of stones around it. It seems like it looks like an old well.
Well, this is interesting.
But there's no top on this one. Just stones around it. Like
Please
it's been
spell down the well.
camouflaged.
Do I see anything
Looking
else
around, there is
nearby?
a small shack nearby.
Okay, I'll place myself outside the well.
Mhm.
And,
Which well?
begin to investigate the shack.
All right. Okay. With that roll, so Colby walks over and starts investigating the shack. Smurrrrh, are you just staying down there reading?
Yep.
Okay. Riclamin starts heading back out, trying to track. When you get out, you find the tracks. They are headed back towards Waterdeep, but a ways down the path, they turn off towards the right and head back into the woods, like it's doubling back.
Okay.
And you're going to follow. It's a good 40 foot down the trail, not very far, but it followed that path a ways and then took off into the woods, heading off up the hill.
Well, I'm fucking dead regardless. Let's find this. I don't have minutes to waste.
Okay. So let's cut off a view, go back to Colby for just a minute, who's fixing to die too, and goes over to the shack. You hear snoring from inside, but there are no windows. There's one door.
Do I see anything Shar related on this shack?
There's nothing Shar related. Outside the shack by the front door, the largest pair of boots you've ever seen.
Keep in mind I'm partnered with Smurrrrh.
Yes.
Okay. There's only a door, no windows?
No windows, just a door.
In the boot?
Out in a boot?
You just wait there,
No, I'm gonna
just
head
looking
back
for
down.
boots. So you head back down the shaft.
No, I would actually probably just walk off the edge of the mountain or levitate off the edge.
So it's going
Okay,
up
so
and down the shaft.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, Riclamin comes up the hill.
Oh, man.
You see Colby walking to levitate off the edge of the mountain, and you see a small shack at the top with a little well.
Okay. Where's Colby going?
He's walking like he's fixed to jump off the edge of the mountain there.
To
Little
the
cliff.
entrance of the cave down below.
He can't see
He's-
like shiny Glowmaster over here?
Oh, yeah, you got the glowing stuff going on. Okay. Colby. Well, let me rephrase this then. You're over here. You hear the snoring. You see those giant boots. You start walking to the edge. This brilliant, glowing creature is approaching from the...
So I would probably hide behind the shack. Like
Okay.
And kind of peek out from around the corner.
All right.
I'm moving slowly as I possibly can and to minimize the sound of plate mail.
Okay.
Clank, 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 clank.
Riclamin tracking, come upon, following the trail to the front door of this shack, where there is a giant pair of boots sitting beside the door. Those do not match the tracks you are following at all.
Do they match the size of the door?
No.
It's like either this person's entirely made of feet, or or they're not his boots.
They're just meant for walking.
That's just what they'll do.
Colby, once he approaches, you notice it is Riclamin.
I'm like, hey, there's someone in there.
Have you knocked?
You knock?
I asked you if you knocked.
No. See the size of those boots?
Couldn't possibly be the person inside there. I knock on the door.
Okay, then. The knock on the door happens. The snoring stops.
Housekeeping.
The door opens. Y'all just standing there looking?
Yep.
Or just Riclamin?
I'm still around the corner.
Yeah, I'm standing there looking.
Okay.
The Archangel is at the door.
There's just a few minutes of silence.
I knew you'd come for me one day.
It's Marius.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. And there we go. The door opens up. Riclamin, you see a giant face peering out from the door. Yes?
What kind of face?
An ugly man. Scruffy.
Who's apparently
One
all
eye is a
face.
little... Yeah, all face. The door opens, it's all face.
Do you live here?
What do you want?
I don't know. I got inflicted with this disease. I was hoping to find someone who could help me.
Go away! The door slams shut.
I would step out. Well, that went well.
I want to burn his house down.
Oh my.
Is there anybody else here? I asked Riclamin.
What?
Did you?
There's no one
can
else
you
here.
smell anybody else here?
All right. Has he tried? You haven't tried smelling, have you?
Yeah, I
Smell?
have. Yeah,
Oh.
when I first came to the cave, I did.
All right. If you do a scent check now, just do me one check right quick.
Yeah.
It's just to put something together. Never mind. I wouldn't worry about it.
Give me the wolf. Dogs are better at this.
No, the smells work fine. It's just 2 and 2 haven't clicked. So you set the house on fire?
I don't have anything to set it on fire. I
That's
just
your...
said I want to burn his house down.
It's not hard. You can do it.
Maybe he just doesn't like angels. I say to Rick, and then I knock on the door.
I take a few steps back.
I've got my shield out in front with the symbol predominant.
When you knock on the door, all you hear this time is a big bellowing voice. Go away!
What would I say? I've got cookies.
Silence.
That sounds like a bluff check.
I have cookies.
I say,
Oh man.
listen, we need your help. We're following some people that kidnapped somebody. They came here. It leads right to your house. Now, I don't know who's going to come searching, but my friend and I are reasonable people. We just want to find the princess. I don't know about the guards of Waterdeep, if they'd be the similarly as accommodating. I mean,
You
these are
hear
mighty big boots out there. They might be scared by with whatever they see in there. My friend and I have a unique perspective on oddities.
A few moments. The door starts to open. Smurrrrh, you spot them now if you came up the shaft.
Okay, I say, hey guys, what's going on?
I don't know.
The door creaks open, and in a black cowl, a little old woman steps out. I don't know anything about a princess.
Priestess. Sorry, I misspoke. Priestess, I didn't get her name. Of the Water Deep. She's high priestess at the Saloon Temple in Waterdeep.
She shouldn't be in this area. Those Shar people have that sacrificial chamber just below my house.
Were you in there recently?
Yes.
Your time.
I just look at Rick and say, well, that explains that. Do you know where they make camp when they're not here?
No.
Do you know some place that we could go to possibly find them?
If you wait around downstairs, you'll see him in a few nights.
We're on a bit of a time constraint here.
What's your problem?
He's dying.
She looks over at him. We're all dying.
Ha!
He's dying quicker than most.
Smurrrrh actually went ha when she said that.
I might be able to help him for a fee.
He's got a lot of money.
We'd be more interested to figuring out exactly what's causing it too. Is that part of your package?
She looks up at you, looks at him. Well, come in. I'll see what I can do.
Find me somebody that knows what they're doing.
All right.
Tell me we just walked into the TARDIS.
You walk on in. There are drying herbs and various parts of animals hanging from the rafters. Large bubbling kettle in the middle, or cauldron in the middle. No sign of that large-faced person, or anyone that would wear boots that big.
I'm gonna ask, what's with the... Whose boots are those?
Would you bother someone that wore boots that big?
Yes, but...
Apparently,
not most
yes.
people. I point to the Belrog.
Well, most people won't, so I leave those boots there and they leave me alone.
That was very clever. You're a very smart person.
How big are they? Too big for me, even?
Yeah.
They are a bit too big for you, yeah.
Okay.
I think we came to the right place, Rick.
As you boys sit over there and don't touch anything. Come with me.
Yes, ma'am.
She leads you over and sets you down. Grabs your chin, pulls your mouth open, starts looking in. Pulls your eyes open. All right. She starts walking over, pulls a book down, opens it up, and starts flipping through. Well, where is it?
Where's what?
The stone. You picked up a stone.
He's got a stone.
She looks over at him.
You mean Alaka Twinkle? I throw it at her.
She starts laughing. No. Although that belongs in this book as well. Curses is my thing, son.
Curses? What do you mean?
I told you. I look at Smurrrrh.
You'll have a small rock. Semi-precious stone with an etching in it.
Who?
Does this
me?
ring a bell?
I believe so. Let me look through here. Yep, right here.
She wheels the book around. It's put a foul rotting on you.
Well,
Without proper treatment, you'll die.
and what's proper treatment?
My fee.
What's your fee?
What you got?
I got this small precious stone of cursing.
That'll be destroyed in the ceremony.
What does one like you need?
Why don't you just try me and see?
Are you looking for money?
Money you can get. I can make money. I'll give you some time to think about it.
I don't really know what.
Now, you little boy, would you like me to fix your Alaka Twinkle? Jesus.
Yeah, all right, sure, why not? I didn't know it was broken.
I ask, what does Alaka Twinkle, air quotes, do?
It's called a weight stone. You might know it as a lodestone.
I'm priest. I'm dumb when it comes to arcane magic.
She just kind of face palms a minute. It's a simple curse. Weighs him down, slows him down considerably, and won't leave his possession without the effects of a remove curse.
So it's
That's
not
all it
a
takes.
stone of turning. Or returning.
So I'm not a wizard? Wait, but I can do this, and I'm trying to do my Ray of Frost again.
You cast your ray of frost and she just looks at you. That's something else.
But I asked, wait, it's not a stone of returning?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh. Well, why would when we identified it with our, what do you use with these monocles, it said didn't pick up on any of that?
She grabs the book and hands it to you for a moment so you can look at it. It's called the Cursed Chronicles.
Nice.
And takes it back from you promptly.
Wait, I want to read that more. Can I read this while you're fixing him?
For a fee.
How much?
So what are you going to give me?
Oh, ma'am, I don't really know what I could give you. I don't know what interests you.
Well, you have to try. If nothing else, you can at least maybe owe me a favor.
Would you be interested in a belt of many pouches?
She looks around. I have no purpose for magical trinkets.
What about endless trail rations?
Trinkets.
Something like that?
You don't need items, you don't need money. Is that what I gather?
I will take that favor. If you sign here, I'll take this affliction from you, but should you falter on our deal, it will return to you tenfold.
Huh.
Wait, what's your favorite?
It has yet to be named, son. A smart one you are.
What's the favor?
I don't need anything right now, but I may later.
What
Do we
about-
have a deal?
Whatever. I'll go and sign it with my spit hand. I spin my hand and stamp the page.
She starts casting something. That stone comes out of your pouch and flurls into the cauldron and disappears. Your Alaka Twinkle is no more.
Huh.
Do I still have the
I
book?
take
Or
a
it's
few
not letting me
steps.
read it, eh? Fuck.
I take a few steps, see if I'm moving
She's-
faster.
You move much back to normal speed.
Hey, look, guys. Da, da, da.
Hey, I have something you might be interested in.
She looks over at you.
I show her the deck of many things.
She looks at it. You can keep that.
Fuck!
That's funny. A favor, huh?
A favor. Or the curse will return tenfold.
Right.
So
By
that
the way,
means you'd be
Smurrrrh,
dead in
you
like
would
5
be-
seconds. Yeah.
And you would be really, really slow.
Only on ground, though. That's funny that he cut out right there.
Yeah, really, really.
Slow. Yeah, I don't have anything that would help her out. What favors could she ask me? Anything.
Anything. Anything at all.
Well, he's thinking, do you know what this is? And I show her the amulet of I don't know what the hell it is.
This is a good thing you didn't put that on.
It is. It seems to be that we each got something like this.
Just sign away and I shall tell you.
You've told me pretty much all I need to know.
Okay. Since your fates are entwined, I'll tell you for free. She flips to the book. By waving her hand, the book's pages start turning in your hand to the necklace of strangulation. You put it on, it grows tight around your neck until you are dead, and then for 1 month afterwards.
Whoa. Why 1 month after?
So you can't be rezzed.
That's
'Cause it's
brutal.
Well, you need true resurrection. You could res them.
Yeah, you could res them later. It is brutal. It's the GM troll amulet of curseness.
I think he just admitted he was a troll. Wait a sec.
Did. That's
I
what I
think
heard.
this was recorded.
It is recorded. I'm gonna
Yep.
sign this thing. I mean, the gravity
All
of
right.
the choice is gonna affect me either way.
Okay. You sign the contract, which she rolls up and vanishes. Starts casting. The little stone comes from out your bag right into the cauldron. She then takes another small stone, grinds it up, and sprinkles it over the top of you. You feel better.
It's like magic pixie dust.
Is there anything else?
No.
Well then, you'll best be leaving. I'll be in touch.
How will you reach us?
I have my ways.
All right, goodbye, old woman. I start leaving.
Well, thanks for your help, man.
Thank you. She does start cackling a little bit there.
Yep.
So, you all leave? She does take her book back, Colby. Give me that.
He caught a few pages.
No. But
That's cool.
you do seem rather interested.
Nope, I didn't see shit in that book.
She puts it up. If you do sign with your friends, I'll give you something to contact me again on your terms, should you need.
Yeah, pretty sure that's not going to happen.
No signature?
No.
Well, very well. Off with you. She hurries you out and closes the door.
So, I guess
that
now
happened.
we got 3 days to kill. I don't think she'll mind if we bunk up here.
The smoke that was coming from the little stack suddenly stops.
I don't think she'll mind at all. I don't even think she's there.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Read.
Smurrrrh begins reading again.
Took us a
You're
day
getting
to
a lot
get
of
here?
practice at that, Smurrrrh.
Took us a day to get here?
Yep.
Yep.
Is there a clearing where I can pop out the tent?
Yes.
Well, throw
We
out
use
the
the
tent.
hut that's now unoccupied.
With all the cursed things she has, I don't think I want to go in there without her permission.
I don't think there's anything in there.
Do you check?
Well, it's your funeral. Again.
I look.
Pops the door open. It is empty. It has been uninhabited for years from the looks.
Empty. See?
Well, you can sleep
Awesome.
you can sleep in the creepy old hut. I'm gonna sleep in a nice tent.
Creepy hut, creepy tent, all the same.
What are you talking about? My tent's awesome.
She could have easily have been in that tent.
What tent? The tent I just put up?
Yep.
You just blow the tent up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You raise your tent. It's nice, as usual.
It's just the Dern's tent. It's not the anything special.
Okay. It's still pretty special. It's always the same constant temperature in there. It's a nice place.
Yeah, but it's not the friggin' cabana.
Yeah.
It's cozy. It's not beautiful.
Right. So you put up your tent and resign yourselves that you're going to have to either wait 3 days or, well, 2 now, I guess, right? No, 3? It's still 3. It's nighttime.
You want first day of the
Good
new
three.
moon? Yeah, I'll tell you when that's coming up.
Yeah. So if it's 3 days, and it's 3 days before that. At least you're not going to wither away, right?
Yeah.
By the way, well, I guess you don't really need to know that. Never mind.
No.
Okay.
So as we're like sitting there, I'm like, you got to check out this new thing I learned.
Oh.
Okay.
Smurrrrh, stand over there for a second.
Smurrrrh says okay, even though we
You
can't
know,
hear him.
it's okay. The word's okay to me.
No, I said why.
Oh, okay.
I need a reference image.
What do you mean?
I look them up and over, and kind of rate. Okay, so there's the well, and then there's the direction that the mouth of the cave would be down below.
Uh-huh.
And like in between there, standing by the well, I'm gonna summon a giant 20-foot version of Smurrrrh.
Sitting there reading.
Nope, he's full on like wings extended, very menacing looking.
Okay.
So I summoned a permanent image of Smurrrrh.
Permanent image.
He's always there.
What spell is this?
Fuck.
It's called permanent image.
Does it move or is it just inanimate?
You see Colby concentrate, and he can make it do whatever he thinks. As soon as he stops concentrating, it stops
I'm just like
moving.
looking at Colby, looking at the giant Smurrrrh, looking at Colby, looking at the Smurrrrh, looking at.
We
Colby,
could have some
looking
fun
at the
with
Smurrrrh.
this.
Yeah.
I can do this, and I try and cast a different spell from my book.
A different spell from your book.
Yep.
All right. Smurrrrh says, I can do this. And little dancing lights start to glow around him.
I like how you guys aren't amazed by this fact.
I'm still staring at the Smurrrrh and Colby.
I go back to reading.
That's it. And then I'm going.
That's it.
Going into the tent and going to bed.
Smurrrrh, you're going to stay up reading tonight, or are you going to sleep?
I'll go to bed eventually.
You're
When
going
I
to
get
fall asleep
tired.
on the book, huh?
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to require a lot more practice with these before you can actually do it reliably.
Oh yeah. I obviously.
Yeah. But just sitting here in a reading sense, it's not such a big deal.
Yep.
But when you got the book right in your face doing it, that's okay. If you're doing it in the middle of combat, sometimes you forget words and suddenly your hand explodes or
No,
something like
obviously.
Your hand explodes.
Okay, it'll grow back.
that. No, actually, yeah. Riclamin, you got anything for me?
Is everyone going to bed?
Think so.
I'll do first watch, I guess.
So Riclamin posts outside. First watch begins of the 3-day wait. Looks like we've reached a fairly good point. Seems like it's time for a break. Also looks like it might be time for
Yep.
a spaceship.
That'll be it for this week's Outcast order, but stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes with the Dark Heresy campaign. See you then.